Pushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run Achane. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
A give, running right, Achane. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Or might he go for it?
No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
So a decision to be made. Is this something, opening drive maybe they discussed before the game?
They had to, and that's the responsible way of getting ready for a game. You go through situations with your staff, you go through scenarios, and you read your team. If we're in this spot and we're moving the ball well, is this a time to go for it, or is it a time to be a little bit cautious? I think in this case, he feels good about his team. He should go for it.
Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they'll fake the jet sweep and run up the middle with Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. You talk about this Miami defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up. This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That'll be caught. It's Cup. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. From the red zone now, Stafford. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Henry. Powering his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's size, 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. And here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest, and there he goes.
A try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A run now from Achane. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 89 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Now a run by H.M.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Here's H.M.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Here's Tua.
Wilson's got it complete. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Going right back to Wilson.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're going to try and throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now. 1st and 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle
as the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st down, Stafford here. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Kupp.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Here's Stafford. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando, standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where you see the final score there. Jalen Hurts, a very good performance as his guys run the record now to 5-2. From there, we head over to Detroit. Check on the Lions at home, Ford Field. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars. Jahmyr Gibbs, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. And lastly, we'll all be tuned in on Monday night for what should be a great one between the Green Bay Packers and the Tennessee Titans.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected, but this is a good pickup here for the first down.
A first down carry for Henry. He's got it to the 43 here.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Now 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Stafford. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. Henry up the middle. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Motion left, Kupp. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Stafford. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up for the 1st and goal.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Stafford to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach.
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, there he goes left side. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the 3rd quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth. And who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there?
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, the tide definitely seems to be turning in this third quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run again with Wilson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now they'll hand it off to Wilson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jeff Wilson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. LA set to take over again on offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to have a Rams first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Stafford. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down. From the 50, Stafford. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Stafford. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. And a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And
because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
Well, just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches.
Now it's Stafford. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around.
And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
A give. This is Wilson. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
They'll run with Wilson. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. And he is going to have a Miami first down, and the Dolphins are going to win the football game.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.